that's diverse?
I gotta start again.
Okay. We live in a multicultural environment, a plural Quebec. It's freedom for everybody. We should be welcoming immigrants and people want to wear their religious symbols. That's tolerance. It's something that Gandhi marched for, talked about, and fought for. There's a statue sitting right in front of the National Assembly in Quebec City. Have a look at it. There's not one flower around it. It's also about just, being tolerant, I was saying, and just being together and appreciating each other's differences. Secular charter, it'll become secular as the generations move on. There's intermarriage now. There's people that are much more tolerant, much more open-minded than they were before. Martin Luther King stood up for the civil rights in his time. We have to do the same thing today, make a stand. It's not just about a secular charter and not wearing a certain religious symbol. It's about your freedom in the future. If you let somebody infringe on these things, it opens the door to much more dictatorship, much more tyrannical ways of thinking. And so you have to start standing up for it. This is my second protest. I'm 36 years old. I've lived here all my life. Why did I decide to stand up today? Because it's not about just student fees anymore. It's not just about a secular charter. It's basically an insult to anybody who comes in here thinking they're welcome and says to them, go home, don't even bother coming to Quebec because you know what, you're picking up our jobs or whatever. Don't go get educated, don't take government jobs. You're discouraging basically freedom of the most basic humanitarian level. Nobody will have to put up with this. Nobody has to put up with Bill 101 even and some other bills like Bill 14. They're just infringing on everybody's rights. We know this. We know this is some type of intimidation behavior, whether it goes through or not. The damage is already done. Whether that was with Sikhs playing soccer before, whether that was a way to intimidate them from not getting onto the soccer field and telling them to go home. That type of behavior, that type of ideology, I'm sorry, it's not even welcome here, let alone in the government of the people. It's a democracy. I think, we have to stand up for it. Today you have to make your stand, and it's only the beginning. Because if it does go through, things are going to get worse. People are going to get divided. And what she's doing is only uniting Montrealers, Quebecers, and honestly, we'll be much more stronger and much more solid, and we'll speak with a strong voice. And the youth, the elder generation has to do that, or else our kids are going to be back here in 20 years in a worse situation, fighting for even more rights, civil rights. So it's a civil rights movement. Whether you look at MLK or anybody else.
Excellent. Thank
you so much.
Thank you. Park X next weekend's protest. We'll see you there.
I'll be there. Thank you so much.